This is KGW News at noon.
We are starting things off this noon with the excitement around March Madness and the Women's NCAA Sweet 16 tournament kicking off. Thanks for joining us here at noon. I'm Christine Pitawanich. Right now, we're cheering on the Beavers, who are playing Notre Dame in New York. The score is 17-15 with Oregon in the lead. We're cheering them on. Back closer to home, some of the best teams in the country will be playing in Portland at the Moda Center this weekend, and it all starts today. Here's Devin Haskins.
We're thrilled with the draw. I think Pac-12 is on fire this year.
8 teams in Portland playing for a chance to win it all. And as host to the regionals, it's a win-win for the city. 2
different brackets, so we'll send 2 teams to the Final Four, but that's double the teams, double the impact, double the hotels, double everything.
That's Matt Reed, Chief Operating Officer for Sport Oregon, the group that helped the city win the bid.
When you win the event, it's very exciting, and you can kind of put it in your back pocket for the future, but it comes fast.
Reed says the economic impact is more than $3 million, with about 3,500 hotel rooms already booked, but says that figure will likely be higher.
Those hotel rooms only encapsulate teams, media, NCAA, designated officials. It does not count the fans. Does not count the fan bases coming in, and so when you take that into account from an economic standpoint, it's vastly more than that number.
To have it in Portland is just a really big deal.
And if you're looking to watch it on TV and want a place that you know will have it, try the Sports Bra, a bar dedicated to showing only female sports.
We're just really excited. I'm really excited.
Owner Jenny Wynn is not the only one excited.
We're seeing crowds prior to tournament season that we haven't seen before.
Taking center stage inside the Moda Center will be some of the nation's best female basketball players, like USC's Juju Watkins and Beaverton's own Cameron Brink, now with Stanford, both helping grow the game of women's sports.
I'm starting to hear it, and I'm sure millions of people, honestly, are starting to hear that excitement is all over the place.
That was Devin Haskins reporting. The first game starts today at 4:30 with NC State and Stanford, followed by 1 seed Texas playing Gonzaga. And then on Sunday, number 1 seed USC plays Baylor, followed by Duke and UConn. If you're looking for something free and fun to do, FYI, there will be a fan fest at the Moda Center on Saturday. Now to a quick traffic update this afternoon. All lanes of I-5 southbound at the Fremont Bridge are back open. ODOT closed it off yesterday afternoon after a bridge joint failure, which involves metal plates connecting elevated sections of freeways. Now, it can crack the concrete, and in this case, that concrete fell onto the freeway below, causing a huge pothole. That's when drivers gave ODOT the heads up, triggering emergency repairs. ODOT says these types of failures happen around the region a couple times a year and are normally fixed pretty quickly. Let's take a step outside. Look at that blue sky. I haven't seen that for so long over the Rose City. It's about 53 degrees or so outside, and we are expecting sun this weekend. Hey, Rod, you are the man of the hour.
We're expecting sun in the next minute because we have it right now.
I know.
All right, let me show you the big fizzle. The big fizzle is, these are showers offshore, but you can also tell that they're weakening. So any rain anywhere close to us here in the western part of Oregon and up into southwest Washington will soon be gone. The coast has been dry inland for a little while, and the rain chance is over for Portland, Salem, and Vancouver. Our live cameras, many of them, not all of them, but many of them show beautiful sun. Of course, it's spring break, right? Oregon's winding down. Washington's just beginning. You see a lot of folks out on the beach enjoying Haystack Rock and the sunshine. There's not much wind. In fact, no wind right now being reported, and 52 degrees. Here's Lincoln City, which has seen increasing sun in just the past hour or so. Some folks out enjoying the beach. Same temperatures up north. They have some breaks in the cloud cover and primarily dry weather up at Timberline. It's 27 degrees, but there's not much wind up there, and they are skiing on the fresh snow that's come down the last couple of days, so nice conditions up there as well. That temperature in Portland, we're up to 55 degrees. So at this point, it looks like hitting 60 is absolute surety this afternoon, and it's an absolute surety that we will see sun in the 60s over the weekend. We'll have that complete forecast for you coming up.
Ooh, so exciting. Okay, thank you, Rod. Police in Washington say authorities found a car in Clark County they think may have been involved in the death of a 4-year-old. Ariel Garcia's body was found shortly before 6 o'clock yesterday evening, just outside Everett, Washington. The boy was last seen Wednesday morning leaving an Everett apartment with a family member under what police are calling suspicious circumstances. Then authorities in Clark County found this 2013 Nissan Sentra south of Ridgefield off Northeast 10th Avenue. They think it could be involved. No word yet on any suspects or arrests. Next, the medical examiner will release the official cause of death. And the man suspected in a murder for hire plot against his wife has been arrested again. The Clark County Sheriff's Office says they've booked James Rumel on new charges of accomplice to murder and accomplice to burglary. Investigators say Rumel came home Saturday night and found his wife, Lindy, shot to death and her truck stolen. They allege Rumel hired this man, Daryl Riley, to stage the burglary and kill his wife. Riley was arrested and faces a murder charge, rather. Rumel was previously arrested on charges of making false statements to authorities. To Washington County now, where sheriff's deputies are warning about a scam they say has been popping up a lot recently. This has to do with scammers selling fake jewelry and watches on the side of the highway and on ramps. Authorities say the scammers are driving higher-end cars like rental vehicles, and they'll be trying to flag down other drivers and claim that they need money for gas to get home. In exchange, they'll offer the jewelry that has little to no value. Deputies say they're trying to find the people responsible. You can report any incidents like this to the Washington County non-emergency line. Now to an update about Portland's fentanyl crisis. Earlier this month, the task force behind Portland's 90-day fentanyl state of emergency paused bottle return services at 2 spots in downtown Portland, the Plaid Pantry and Safeway on Jefferson near 11th. Officials hoped it would cut down on bottle money being used for drugs. But as it turns out, the pause pushed the problem just a few blocks away. While a Safeway spokesperson told KGW it has resulted in a significant downturn in criminal activity there, Plaid Pantry's president and CEO sees it differently.
The issue has just moved 6 blocks away. So now I've got 2 other stores that the volume for bottles and cans that was out of this location have simply moved to those locations, and all the negative things along with it.
So them stopping bottle return services, that's not going to change your habits?
No, not at all. I mean, we'll figure out how to get around. I'll figure out how to navigate around anything that stops me from surviving.
The head of Plaid Pantry added the fentanyl state of emergency task force has not contacted him. He says he would support the pause on bottle return services being extended, but also would like to see Plaid Pantry accept bottle returns only during the day instead of 24/7. If that doesn't work, he's considering closing that location on Southwest Jefferson Street once the lease is up in 4 years. Oregon Senator Ron Wyden is crisscrossing the state in what he calls a full court press to increase child tax credits. Wyden is co-sponsoring a bill that, among other things, would increase the child tax credit from its current cap of $1,400 to $1,800 for the 2023 tax year. Then it would go up $100 each year for the next 2 years. The bill also lets parents claim the credit for each child in the family.
It seems to us that what the Oregon way is all about is giving everybody in Oregon and our country a chance to get ahead. And that's why this child tax credit is so important.
The bill has passed the House, but Wyden says it may have more trouble in the Senate. He wants to get it passed before this year's tax deadline. But if the bill passes after that, it would be retroactive for people filing this year.